the talk of the town at the minute is homeboy Tinder Swindler. Have you watched the thing?
Yeah, I watched it. I watched it maybe last week or so. Yeah, I watched it last week. Yeah.
I haven't actually watched it. I've had all the cliff notes.
Oh, okay.
But I haven't actually watched the thing.
It's like 2 hours long.
I'm glad you've watched it.
It's a good show. It's actually a good watch, to be fair. But yeah, what you start?
I was going to say, yeah.
What do you want to say?
So, anyone whoever doesn't know, Tinder Swindler, you can fill in the bits that I get wrong.
Yeah.
Tinder Swindler, so is a brother from Israel, no?
Yes, originally, yes.
Yeah, who would basically jump on Tinder and pretend to be the son of a diamond dealer or whatever. Like a billionaire.
Yeah, Simon Leviev.
Yeah. And what he would do is pretend that he would use the real story of the diamond dealer situation to basically say that his assets are frozen or whatever, but he's still got like these private jets and he's still got all these things. So basically he's creating a vision that he's actually rich as fuck, and then he'll make an excuse for his frozen assets for these yachts to send him money. And then he would spend that money on another thing to convince her to send him money.
Yeah.
Mad. But one thing that, and obviously everyone's kicking up a fuss about it, and he got caught slipping because one of the chicks heard about him and then took his garms to sell, innit?
Yeah.
Because he needed some quick cash. So she said, because she was a buyer or a seller or something.
Something like that, I can't remember.
Yeah, and she just kept the P that she was supposed to grands and grands to make up the money that she had already sent him.
Yeah.
Gang for her. Thing is though, this is the way I think about it. I don't know why everyone's vexed.
Explain.
He's just any city boy. No? He's any city boy.
Yeah.
He's any summer boy.
Yeah.
And like, he's just the male version of what a lot of people do anyway that don't happen to be male. Do you know what I mean? Let's cut through the cheddar.
Sprinkle a little sugar on that.
Yeah. Like, he's not mass. He's clearly far more elaborate.
Yeah, of course.
But in terms of what he's actually doing, like, he's just finding reasons to have send him money.
He lives an elaborate lifestyle, man. It's also a brave, very obviously very, 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 very brave thing to do. I just don't understand how he can do it. Let's say he swindled one yacht for like 10 bags or whatever. I need it. My enemies are after me. Give me 10 bags.
My enemies, bro.
First of all,
he loves that line.
There's no human being that can message me saying, I need X amount of money because my enemies are after me.
I'm blocking you.
If you don't think I'm asking, who the fuck are your enemies?
Fam?
You need to either tell me who your enemies are or this conversation's ending. Because I don't understand how you think I could just randomly...
enemy.
Thank you.
Who uses that terminology?
No one asked him questions. He just kept saying enemies, enemies, enemies. What does that mean to me? Are they my enemies too? Do you know?
If I run you the P, are they our enemies?
Are they our enemies? Who are these enemies? But no one questioned it. They just sent him the P.
Man said to one chick, no, take out a loan.
Take out a loan, sell your car, try and sell your house. Babe, please hurry up fast. My enemies are after me. I couldn't understand, brother. But he does it so well because he does it so well because he doesn't tell them anything of that until a month in. He sucks you in.
Yeah.
He takes you to breakfast in Brussels. He will fucking take you for lunch in Luxembourg or whatever. Same day. Also, he'll be roping you in. Let's go here, let's go there.
Oh, okay.
Fancy shit for a month or whatever.
So for that first month,
he sucks you in.
His assets aren't frozen.
He's doing what he wants. I don't know how he's patterned that P, but he's probably gotten P from.
That's because that's what he's doing. He's using the P from the last to finesse this new thing.
Exactly.
It doesn't seem lucrative though, because what's the turnover?
It's not lucrative.
What's the ROI? Do you know what I mean? Because how much of this 10 bags from chick 1 are we spending on chick 2?
Bro, loads. But I think within the same breath, he's got like a couple other things for that month as well.
Yeah.
So he's got like the main source A, and he's got like B, C, and D to pattern this new thing that this new girlfriend that he's trying to splurge all summer of. So there was you say you've not seen it, but there was a time where he's already patterned 2 things and he's already scammed them. They're kind of clocked already. They're trying to get their P back.
Yeah.
Man's gone on holiday with a next Russian thing for whole summer. Bags upon bags upon bags upon bags. And while he's doing that, he's messaging these other hoes, babes, I need 10K cash. My enemies are after me. Please.
While he's in Nobu.
Fam, doing up. You see him and his bouncer just like this. Yachts everywhere. 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 He's sending voice notes. Baby, it will be over soon. We just penned the deal, this, that, and the other. The money's cleared for my end. You should be receiving it in a couple days, this, that, and the other. And he will gas them. He will send them a check. Let's say I've borrowed them. They borrowed me 50 bags. He will send them a check of 100 bags. Obviously, they're gassing like, oh my God, thank you so much. Yada, yada, yada. These men are checking their account every single day.
Never arriving.
Every single day. One that was bawling on the phone. Like, I've got bills to pay. I don't know what I'm going to do. He ruins lives, James.
He does.
He ruins lives.
Nah, fam.
A man has no care in the world.
He went pen for this, no?
He went pen for, I think he was meant to go in for 15 months. He stayed in for 4 or 5, came out. He's probably had a better Valentine's Day than we did.
Wow.
Do you know what I mean?
Man just said, my enemies.
My enemies.
And they're signing checks.
Bro, they just gave the money away.
I'm telling you for a fact, yeah? For a fact, no buff ting could fly me out to anywhere, tease me for a month, and then when I get back to yard and I'm in my cubicle, my 9 to 5, say, James, my enemies, this and that. I need you to run to the bank and draws out a young 10 bags.
Loan.
Remortgage your yard, do whatever it takes. I be thinking, who does she think she is?
100%.
Fam, use your contacts.
I lie?
Don't chat to me about it.
Sell one of your cars.
Don't chat to me about it.
Bro.
Your enemies are your enemies.
Bro.
I'm sorry that it had to be you. I really am. Summer was fantastic.
Thank you for that.
Fam, I ain't lived like that before.
You've shown me things.
You've shown me things that I thought I'd never see. But it ends here. Because if I could afford that lifestyle, then you can have your 10 bags.
Exactly.
But clearly I ain't got 10 bags.
No, bro.
I said sell your car, remortgage your yard, whatever you need to do.
He was saying the most.
What's the end game here?
Fam, he just keeps on doing it over and over and over. Man got out of pen and was doing the same thing the next day. He's got a girl.
I have to rate him.
He's got a girl. He's got whips, this, that, and the other. He was taking a bitch out on a helicopter. Fam, he's come out of pen. He's come out of pen for swindling hoes. He's worldwide. And Yas is still dating him.
Fam?
It perplexed me, bro.
Humans just want to feel special, fam.
They do. Yes, of course, yes, they do. But I feel like it's also one of those ones where, like I said, for example, because he ropes you in for that first month and he makes it seem as if you are literally the only girl in the world.
Oh, I bet.
But on a different scale.
I bet.
On a different scale, James. They first swiped for this one of the first chicks. I can't remember the actual names. Let's call her Helen. Helen swiped for him, for my man. They were talking for a little bit, and he said, meet me out here for a coffee. He's telling for a coffee because I'm flying to X tomorrow. They met up for a coffee, blah, blah, blah. And he was like, this is weird, but do you want to go to, for example, Geneva tomorrow? Let's continue this. Gassed. Obviously,
of course.
She's never been on a jet before. Look, you're intrigued already.
Of course.
You're there.
He's swindling me.
Fam.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? They go to Geneva now. He's got a ute with another chick. We don't even know how that pattern, blah, blah, blah. They're flying out. They're back and forth. Dinner here, restaurant there, all of this stuff. Clubs, cars, the works. Yachts, seafood, everywhere, bro. She comes back to reality. They're dating now. A few months down the line, they want to move in with each other because that's how close they are.
Wow.
That's how close he sucked her in. Move in, this, that, and the other. These times, she's looking for apartments in, let's say, France, for example. My man's in Germany, for example, doing business. My man's got his next thing while she's looking for yards in Germany.
He's doing
in France.
Yeah, he's doing up Germany.
He's doing up Germany with a German thing while she's looking for yards in France.
We're back in Geneva.
We're back in... Bro,
doing the whole loop.
Bro, it's nuts.
That's why I need to understand the ROI.
Bro,
how much has he got left at the end of this?
The thing is, man went from sky high. He was broke in 3 weeks. When the two yats did what they needed to do to shame and name and shame him, man was a different man.
Fam, I heard the voice notes.
He called himself the homeless king.
A homeless
king, bro. Man, in one picture here, man's all suited and booted, glasses on, looking dapper, bro.
Yeah.
Looking, smelling like $1 million. Clean shaven. Next picture, baggy tee, moustache, beard, hair all over the place, slim.
Homeless king.
That's what he called himself, brother. It was nuts. It was nuts. Man went to Penn after that, came back out and still does the same thing. You see videos of him like closing the Ferrari door, opening the door for his girl, blah, blah, blah. Helicopter.
Bro, that's all long.
It's nuts to me. Nuts to me. It was a good watch, don't get me wrong. It
Sounds
was a really
like
good
it.
watch. But it's just like, wow.